I'm telling you right now, what was meant to hurt you will free you. So after they tell him they're not going to bow, Nebuchadnezzar gets really mad and it says he made the fire 7 times hotter. And he had strong men bind them, and the strong men go over to throw him in. So they tied them up and they threw him in the furnace, fully dressed with their pants, their turbans, everything. The Bible wants us to know they had all their garments on. And because in his anger the king had demanded the fire be hotter, the flames killed the soldiers. As I was praying over this message last night, I felt like the Lord told me to say, these were strong men that bound them up. And you don't have to worry about strong men. I'll burn up the strong men. When the fire of the Lord comes, it burns up the strong men. And I'm believing God, and we're walking about this property, and we're praying, and we're believing for God to burn up the strong man over the region. I'm telling you right now, what was meant to hurt you will free you. The fire that they were getting thrown into that was meant to destroy them, the persecution, the trial, the pain, actually loosened their bonds and set them free. Look, I see a 4th man walking around, unbound, unharmed, and the 4th looks like a son of God's. We know the Lord was in there with them, or at least one of his angels. Here's what I want you to get out of that. The devil's causing the very persecutor of them to prophesy and to speak the goodness of the Lord. He will cause those that are at enmity with you, those that are your enemies, to say the word of the Lord. The Spirit of the Lord will cause even those who have rejected him and are in idolatry to speak the truth of his protection. Praise be to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He sent an angel to rescue them, the servants who trusted in him. They defied the king's command and are willing to die rather than serve or worship any god but their own God. Nebuchadnezzar goes on and he makes a decree and says, never mind the idol, everyone has to worship their God. Everyone has to worship their God because there's no God like him. Maybe God allowing you to go through the fire isn't about you. Faith trusts in his plan, because the plan might be to show someone who's watching you how you handle trials. That's when the fire is to show you others. Isaiah 43 says, when you go through rivers of difficulty, you'll not drown. Fires of oppression, you'll not be burned up. The flames will not consume you. When you're going through it, if you're going through it today, that's your promise that you can stand on and speak on.